So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned...
And Hullet! Off the post! Stood up well to him there, and it's made its way to him. Thuram. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. And here's Messi, played back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Thuram. De Jong. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played into space. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Beckham. Bonucci. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Jong. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we're still where we started right now. Beckham. Tries to play it through. Casillas claims comfortably. Rummenigge. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a sharp pass. Costa Curta. And it's Del Piero. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's nice. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Van Basten. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a searching pass. That's a shade optimistic. Beckham. Jordi Alba. Dixon. Vieira. And it's Beckham. France finding their passes. Van Basten. And that is a little undercooked.
The Netherlands can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
France looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. It's Ferdinand. He's shifting through the gears here. That looks a good ball through. Rummenigge. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bonucci. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass.
There will be
Jordi
1
Alba.
minute added time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Basten. And that is expertly dealt with. Vieira. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
The Netherlands leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Van Basten. Del Piero. Del Piero with big header! And he's heaved it away. And it's De Jong. Driving forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gilberto Silva does really well to win the ball there. That's a cute ball. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. And that's another good win of the ball. Van Basten. The Netherlands are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Beckham. And it's Gullit. Now it's Del Piero. And that's a... Van Basten! Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Gullit. Threads one in. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gullit. Vieira. Dixon. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cannavaro. And here's Van Basten. That's an imaginative pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Gilberto Silva is there, and he can pick it up. Beckham. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival, Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. That is ended up in no man's land.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Chance! And here's Van Basten, looking for options for movement. And this is Van Basten. And that should get the job done. The Netherlands still ahead by the game's only goal. Dixon. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, that's neat. Cross goes in there. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuous. And that's it.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Chance here to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chance, surely! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, a breakthrough already. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Del Piero. De Jong. Gilberto Silva. The Netherlands are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Vinicius Junior.
The Netherlands really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Hullet. Some really good ball movement. Vinicius Junior. Gilberto Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Vinicius Junior. Vieira. France finding their passes. Rummenigge. Played into space. Ferdinand. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
The Netherlands are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And it's Hullet. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Beckham. And it's Jordi Alba. Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior. Looking to go deep. Vieira. De Jong looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rummenigge. There he goes, motoring forward. And this is Van Basten. It's a throw-in. Beckham.
The Netherlands really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Messi. It's Ferdinand. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Delivers with whip. Thuram picks it up, and that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
I'd like to ask you to join me.
The Netherlands go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here we go again then. Casillas claims comfortably. Oh, that's well spotted. He's not got that quite right. A temporary retreat here.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, super find. Rummenigge! It's loose and Hullet! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out wide and centrally. He really is such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, of course he is, and he'll be putting in a few teasing crosses as well, I imagine.
Yeah, and he's an extraordinary player, easily one of the best in his position.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Produces a cross. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Ferdinand. It's Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. Chooses to go cross-field. Not the most accurate pass. And that is not finding anyone. Del Piero. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that's gone route one. Pull it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Pull it. Played out wide. Now Costa Curta. Great run on the overlap here. Costa Curta. Ball driven towards... He gets big! Oh, what a big quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed.
Ah, he's given it away. Big chance! One and a chance! Goal, the Netherlands! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scoring.
Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pullet is sharing after that one.
The Netherlands really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Rooney. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Ronaldo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality. And that's it.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that has left him in a heap. It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. No way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldo might just make this. Gilberto Silva, and that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone looking for safety. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Van Basten. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. France looking to pass their way through. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Looking for a runner. And no, that was never going to make it. Gilberto Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi! Lacking in accuracy. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nice looking ball. He's cut it out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Jordi Alba. Van Basten. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Beckham. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
The Netherlands really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And back to the keeper. It's not an especially good pass, that. Triol. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Jordi Alba. Played back to the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. It's Ferdinand. Pressing high and with purpose. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Del Piero. De Jong. And it's Del Piero. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Gilberto Silva. And it's Messi. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Vieira. And it's come back to the keeper. For Ferdinand. Gilberto Silva. That pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Face to face with the... He's had a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Jordi Alba. No, he's just misjudged that one. The Netherlands have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Great vision. Hullet. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Defending was strong and firm. Del Piero. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for the run. Thuram cuts out the pass. Could move up a gear here. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldo chasing after it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pull it. Nice control. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Del Piero. Played into space. And this is... Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
It's their second corner of the game. Ferdinand can get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. Messi. And it's Messi.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Alonso. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Tries a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Jordi Alba. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xabi Alonso. Searching pass he's played there. Well read, nice interception. Oh, they can break here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gilberto Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.